Hello friends. So today we are going to see four chapters in Genesis. Chapter 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. And last time I was telling that God was grieved for having created man. So that was what I said at the end of the chapter 5, at the beginning of the chapter 6. So that was the time when Noah was living. Okay. The generations after many generations came, and after that Noah was living at that time, and that was the time God was very disturbed about for seeing the sin, the multiplication of sins in humankind, and he wanted to destroy the whole of the earth. So it is said like that in the Bible. And but Noah was a good man, and therefore he found favor with God. And therefore God did not want, he just wanted to destroy the sin completely, people who are sinning, but the creation should be there. So he wanted Noah to remain, and also all kinds of animals, one pair of all kinds of animals to remain, and everything else has to be destroyed so that a new world could be created again. Okay, so with that intention, God spoke to Noah and told Noah, and these chapters are full of lot of instructions what God tells, like how to build an ark, and that a great flood is going to come. So you have to take about every 7 pairs of every clean animals. Okay, there are some criteria for which God says them as clean animals. So 7 pairs of clean animals and 1 pair of unclean animal. So like that he instructed Noah, and Noah along with his family obeyed God. Like Noah could have thought, like what is it, me alone, and is it really possible that I build a big ark and me alone being saved, and is it really going to happen, or is it a reality, or am I fascinating? But he just obeyed, he listened to God's voice, and he just obeyed. So this really shows that for the creation to sustain, for goodness to prevail in this world, God needs good people. So that is something that we need to realize. It is through the good people that God can accomplish many things in the world. So Noah was one such person, and it is said that he created the ark, and he brought in all the clean animals, unclean animals, and also his family went in, and the floods came. It is said that 40 days and 40 nights it was terribly pouring of rain, and everything got vanished. Okay, and Noah was 600 years old at that time, and then it is said that waters remained for 150 days, so which means the whole everything else would have been destroyed. Then finally Noah sent a raven, a dove, to see if if the waters have receded, because they are all inside the ark. And then later on he realized that the last time he sends a dove, it doesn't come back, which means it has started settling somewhere in some twigs and all. So with that realization, Noah opens the ark and he comes out, and there a new life is coming up in this world. It's a new world. Okay, now because of all what Noah obeyed and did, God made a covenant with Noah, and he blessed him. And he said, and God said, never will I destroy the world again. So that was one covenant that God made. Okay, and so never will I destroy the earth again. And then it was going, and Noah was the one who planted the vineyard. So this is one thing that we have to understand. He's the first person to plant a vineyard. Okay, so there was so much of wine that was collected, and business was growing, and he drank, and it is said, it is given in the Bible that he drank so much that he was so unconscious, he was lying naked. And he had 3 sons. Okay, they were Shem, Ham and Japheth. Okay, 3 sons Noah had. So out of these, Ham was the one who saw the nakedness of his father, and what he should have done is, he must have should not have exposed the nakedness, but he laughed to himself, and he came out and he called his 2 other brothers to see how his father is lying down. And then the other 2 brothers, they didn't want to see. They took a cloth and they came backwards and they covered their father. So this is how it is written. So Noah, after he realized that such things happened, he became so angry, and he actually cursed Ham. That is what it is said. So one thing that we need to, all these are Old Testament, okay? So something that we have to learn from this is that whenever our own people, we should not expose the the nakedness, or we should not expose for this humiliate other people. Sometimes here we find the priests and the religious people and whoever are doing good, because of some mistake of theirs, there are some people who are bent on humiliating them in front of the others. So that should not happen. Okay, this is how Father Daniel Povanathil, when I was hearing his talk, he connected this with that, and he said that this is something that we should not do, and God is not pleased with that behavior. So Noah cursed Ham, and it is said that Ham had his son Cush, and then his son Nimrod, who was the first very bad ruler, who was the cause of destruction of the whole community itself, and the Babylon thinking came. So which means what, there was a negative element, and which came for all the generations. So this is all what is given in from chapter 6 to 9. Okay, so I hope you are following whatever I'm telling. So we are just going through what is written and the lessons that we can learn from it. Okay, thank you for watching, and we'll continue with the next chapter in the next class. Thank you.